Hello everyone, welcome back to Medico Pharma lecture once again. This is Sunil Kumar Shah and today I am going to discuss about a small topic which will come under pharmacology and especially it will come under pharmacokinetic study, that is about first pass metabolism, okay, which is very important from examination point of view as well as from conceptual view, okay. So we have already discussed about this small topic in brief when I was discussing introductory part to general pharmacology. That was our first lecture in pharmacology, okay. So today we will discuss in detail about it. So for that I am going to draw a diagram representing GIT, and from this diagram we are going to study or we are going to clarify all the concept regarding first pass metabolism, okay. So this is a stomach, and after a stomach a small intestine will be there, and after a small intestine there will be large intestine, okay. We will also draw blood circulation in GIT. So it is hepatic portal circulation which will go to the liver first, okay, and from liver it will then go to the heart. So you know this is a unique and a special type of blood circulation where the blood from GIT will not directly go to the heart. Instead of that it will go to the liver first, and from liver then the blood will go to heart, okay. So that's why it is called as hepatic portal circulation, okay. Now assume that a oral drug is taken by a patient and the drug travels through esophagus and reaches to stomach, where the drug molecules get liberated from this tablet into stomach as well as they will travel to the small intestine, and this molecular form of drug will be absorbed to this hepatic portal circulation from intestine, small intestine as well as from stomach, and thus absorbed drug will travel to the liver. Once they will reach to the liver, a small quantity of drug will get destroyed and rest of the drug will remain unchanged and will travel to the heart, okay. So let me write, some quantity of drug get destroyed when drug passes through liver for first time, okay. So when drug will pass through liver for first time, then some quantity of drug will get destroyed and remaining drug will pass to the heart, and once they will reach to heart they will get distributed through various organs like head, lungs, spleen, limbs and all other organs in our body depending upon the blood supply to that organ, okay. So it is also distributed to GIT as well as it will be also distributed to kidney, but most of the drugs are lipophilic, so they will not get excreted or filtered out via kidney, okay. And the drug which is going to GIT, they will again travel through the hepatic portal circulation for second time, okay. So here I will mention first time, now here it is for second time, and again the drug which is reaching to liver, some quantity of drug, okay, this is second time, so some quantity of drug will again get destroyed and remaining drug will pass to the heart, and again they will get distributed throughout body, and once again they will come back to GIT, and that will be for third time, and likewise fourth time, fifth time or n number of time until all the drugs will get metabolized into liver and get excreted from our body, okay. So the second, third, fourth or n number of times where drug is getting destroyed is simply called as drug metabolism, whereas when the drug is passing through liver for first time, that time the small quantity of drug which is getting destroyed is called as first pass metabolism, okay. Now these products which are obtained from drug metabolism or first pass metabolism, okay, those are collectively called as metabolites or drug metabolites, okay. So these metabolites maybe high molecular weight or low molecular weight. Low molecular weight drug metabolites will mix with the blood and they will go to heart, and from heart when they will go to the kidney they will excreted out in urine since they are water soluble. And the high molecular weight drug metabolites will mix with bile and will get secreted into GIT, and from GIT they will excreted out through feces. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now we will write the definition. Okay, so you already know the definition, but let me frame the words. Okay, so when drug passes through liver for first time, okay, so some quantity of drug will get destroyed and is called as first pass metabolism. What we will call it? We are going to call it as a first pass metabolism. So till now whatever we have discussed is the basic concept behind first pass metabolism, which most of you already knew about it, but now let me go little bit deeper. Okay, so most of you know that drug metabolism is a biochemical reaction which is happening in our body, and they all requires various types of enzymes. Okay, and those enzymes are collectively called as xenobiotic metabolizing enzymes. Okay, and these enzymes are expressed in most of tissue in our body system. However, they are more available in gastrointestinal tract. Okay, so when our oral drug is administered, it will pass through GIT, and when it will pass through GIT, it will get metabolized by two way. One is by various xenobiotic enzyme produced by GI epithelial cells, and secondly by GI flora, which is a microorganism. Okay, so let me draw this diagram in a bigger way or in a enlarged view so that we can understand it in a detail. Okay, so this is enlarged view of a small segment of a small intestine, and this is drug, this is epithelial cells, which is also called as GI epithelial cells, and these GI epithelial cells will produce xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme. Okay, let me draw in a different way. Okay, so this is our xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme, and when the drug will pass through GIT, especially a small intestine, then a small quantity of drug will get exposed to xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme which are produced by GI epithelial cells and get destroyed. Similarly, some of the drug may get exposed to GI flora, which is a microorganism. They will metabolize it and they will destroy it. Okay, but most of the drug will remain unchanged. Okay, so let me draw here circulation, blood circulation in GIT. That is, this is hepatic portal circulation, which will lead to liver and then to the heart. And let me write the name. This is a small intestine. This is hepatic portal circulation. So the drug from this GIT, especially a small intestine and stomach, the drug will absorb to the hepatic portal circulation, and from there it will go to liver, and from liver it will go to heart, and from heart it will be distributed throughout the body. You all know about this. Okay, let me write the name. This is called xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme. Okay, and this is the second way and this is the first way. Okay, so these are the two ways through which the drug will initially get metabolized when the drug will pass through a small intestine for the first time. Why I am telling for the first time? Because drug will not recirculate in the small intestine. Okay, so let me write here. So some quantity of drug getting metabolized when passing through GIT for first time. Okay, so these are the initial site for drug metabolism, that is initial site for first pass metabolism. Okay, so hence these both methods will also come under first pass metabolism. Okay, so there are other organs that contain significant amount of xenobiotic metabolizing enzymes. They include nasal mucosa and lungs. Okay, so the first pass metabolism will also takes place in nasal mucosa as well as in lungs. So this is a diagram of respiratory system. Okay, so it will take some time to draw diagram. So when a nasal drug or inhalation is introduced or given to the patient, the drug will travel through nasal mucosa and it will go to trachea, and trachea to bronchi, from bronchi to bronchioles, and to alveolar sac, okay, and alveoli or alveolus. Okay, now so understand it more clearly, let me draw pulmonary circulation. Okay, so this is right side of heart. Okay, and this will pump blood to the lungs through pulmonary artery, and this pulmonary artery will go to lungs and it will differentiate into capillaries, and gaseous exchange will take place, and then blood will return to heart via pulmonary vein. Okay, so let me draw left side of the heart. Okay, so this is myocardium. Okay, and this is aorta. So the blood which is coming from lungs will come via pulmonary vein and will go to left part of the heart. Now the drug which is coming from nasal route will pass through nasal mucosa and will reach to lungs, that is alveoli. Okay, and here the diffusion will takes place, and this drug will go to blood circulation via pulmonary capillary, and from this pulmonary capillary they will drained into pulmonary vein, and from pulmonary vein drug will come to left atrium, and from left atrium left ventricle, and from left ventricle drug will be pumped throughout the body and will get distributed to all other organs. Okay, so as I have told you that there are two different sites in the respiratory tract where drug metabolism will takes place. Okay, so one is nasal mucosa and another is lungs, that is alveoli. Okay, so let me draw in large view of nasal mucosa so that you can understand it clearly. Okay, so these are mucosal cells. Okay, and these mucosal cell will produce xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme. So when the drug will pass through this nasal mucosa, okay, so what will happen, some of the drug will get exposed to this xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme and hence they will get destroyed or metabolized, and rest of the drug will remain unchanged, that is unchanged drug. And here what we can write, a small quantity of drug, okay, get metabolized when drug passes through respiratory tract for the first time. Okay, so when they will pass through first time, okay, so some quantity will get destroyed, okay, by this xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme which is produced by mucosal cells. So that is also called as first pass metabolism. Okay, now what will happen to this unchanged drug, let me erase this. So when this unchanged drug will go to the alveoli, what will happen into alveoli, let me draw in large view of alveoli. Okay, so this is alveolus or alveoli, alveoli is plural. Let me draw a squamous epithelial cell in the alveoli. So what they will do, they will produce xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme, and some of the drug in the alveoli will get exposed to this xenobiotic metabolizing enzyme and get destroyed or metabolized, and rest of them will diffuse to the pulmonary capillary via diffusion layer. Okay, and this metabolism which is happening in the alveoli by xenobiotic enzyme will also come under first pass metabolism. So in this way, in the respiratory tract there is two way by which first pass metabolism will takes place. Okay, so this is all about first pass metabolism. I hope you have understood this. With this we came to the end of this lecture. Okay, thank you very much for watching us, and kindly subscribe our channel and provide your feedback in our comment section. And if you have any question or doubt regarding this, please reach out to me via Facebook group and or via Medico Pharma Lectures Instagram. Okay,